Hello Captains, my name is Brent Justice. Welcome to my channel Just Gaming for Us, and this is another Star Trek Online video. In this one I'm going to play the Hive Ground remastered TFO in the Borg Resurgence event. So I have played now Infected Space Conduit Advanced and khitomer Vortex Space Advanced. Now it's time for the third one, Hive Ground Advanced. So let me go ahead and hit Into the Hive, Advanced, and checkmark. Now this is a PUG, so disclaimer, this could go good or bad. It depends on the team and how good they are and how coordinated they are and if they all want to stay together or do their own thing. I don't know, but hopefully they will do good. We can hope for the best. I have now played this several times on normal, and I also have done it on advanced already once, and then I did also elite as well. And let me tell you, elite is a lot of fun. It is doable with the good team, and it is a lot of fun. You do have to watch yourself though. Stay out of the green things. Make sure you keep at least one player alive on the elite version, because that is the toughest thing right there. On the advanced, it's not as strict, but it is still more difficult than the normal version, but it is fun. So it's a more balanced version, I would say, advanced. You can look at the optionals and see what you have to complete to not fail the whole thing, but it's not as bad as the elite one. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully it will load here quickly. I'm ready to get into it. I love ground missions in this game. I just really do. The ground TFOs are a lot of fun to play as a team, and I really do like them. And the elite version, I've really had a lot of fun on that. But I can imagine it could be a nightmare if you have a bad team. You'll probably fail it fairly quickly. But if you have a good team, it can actually be a ton of fun. But this is the advanced run right here. This is the one probably most people will do. It gets you the Borg neural processor and more marks and dilithium and all that. So this is probably the preferred version of the run. But let's see. People will just hurry up and get in this. The load times on these queues have been very long. I don't know why. You would think a lot of people would be playing these. Maybe they are, but I don't know why it takes so long to load then for the queues. Maybe there's just not a lot of people playing the game right now. I don't know. Been having that experience though. This event has just been a lot longer to load into the event queues than normal events. Usually they go pretty fast. Hope that's not a sign that people are leaving the game or not coming back to the game or whatever, because there's some good stuff here still. There really is. Now these remastered TFOs are not huge remasters at all, but they are just a little cleaned up and they're fun. But I really haven't noticed major differences. There was the 3 cubes added for infected conduit. There's the voice dialogue. I mean, that's about all I notice. Load now, please. Thank you. Yeah, this has been taking a while. I don't know what else to do while we wait. There's really not much. Got my remodulator ready. I'm ready. Wish I had an attack. Do I not have an attack runabout on this one? Wait a minute. I need to check something. Active reputation isn't there. Where is the yeah, one little ship. I would rather have that. Forced challenge. I need a ground. I need to replace something with... I don't need a biomolecular what-to-has-it. I need this. Why haven't I been using this the whole time, you ask? Because I'm stupid. Let's bring that one little ship. Now I can actually have a runabout that helps me in battle on the ground. That is what I should have been using this whole time. I could have had that this whole time. So what this does is launches a Danube runabout in above your head in ground. It will warp in, flies around for 30 seconds. It's armed with phaser beams and photon torpedoes. That's right. So this is a combat miniature runabout on ground. Now, it's part of the Gamma reputation, I believe. Gamma Task Force, yeah, it's part of the Gamma Task Force reputation, and when you hit tier 5 or tier 6 or whatever, you get that active trait, and that's the active trait for this. I guess tier 5, and then tier 6 you have rank 2. So I have that, so I don't know why I haven't been using it, but now I am going to. So I've got the one little ship thing ready to go. I will use that in this run. There's a long cooldown on it, but I'll find a good point to use it. I guess during the Queen, probably. But I'm ready to go. Come on, game. Launch. Launch. Go. Engage. I may have to pause the video. If this starts taking too long, guys, I will pause the video and just resume it or cut it, so you don't have to wait so long, because I don't know what's going on. I guess I'm gonna... this can has been sitting here for 30 minutes. Let's actually open it and take a drink. Needed that. Come on now. This is excruciating. Waiting for this. Excruciating. Alright, I guess I'm just going to be silent and wait for it to pop. And when it pops, I'll cut back in. I'll make a cut in the video so you don't have to wait. Welcome back, everybody. So the thingy finally popped 6 hours later. That's right. I actually ended up having to stop my video. I waited 30 minutes, 30 whole minutes for the queue to start for this Hive ground, and it just would not. So I put it away, shut the game down, did something else. It is now like 6 hours later, and finally I got this to pop. It just popped. I hit accept. Still taking a long time just to go into that, so hopefully it'll load here real soon. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with the queues. Like I said, I know it was early in the morning, but still, with these events, typically they go pretty fast in the past because a lot of people are playing them. Maybe there's just not a lot of people playing this new one. I don't know. But that queue sure did take a long time. So yeah, now I'm finally in it. Here's a pug. No idea how it's going to go. This is Into the Hive Advanced. Playing it with more difficulty here. I just have to hope that everybody knows what they're doing, because it's a pug and you are never guaranteed. So if this goes terrible, well, if this goes really terrible, you probably won't even see the video, because I'll just play it again until I find a good one. But if this goes somewhat decent, I will keep this recording. I don't really want to have to make a lot of them. I'd rather the first one go decent enough. Hello there, cutie. Alright, let's go. I know what to do, so I'm just hoping other people follow suit. What in the world? Somebody is pooping tribbles over here. Oh yeah, I got my runabout. Can't wait to use that. I'm going to try to just follow the group. You know, that's the best thing to do. Instead of separating. Especially since we're on advanced. I'm just going to follow the group.
Sweep this group quickly and you'll catch the Borg off guard. Seize the advantage.
And not stand on the green stuff. Well, that guy died real quick. Hopefully that is not a sign of things to come here. Alright, let's not stand in the green bits. Ah, who's shooting at me? What is this person waiting for way down there? They're not even moving. Ah, this is troubling already. Everyone is all over the place.
They're awakening reinforcements.
Oh well, as long as we can complete this, I'm okay with it. This person is not moving. I don't know if they decided to just leave the game or what. Not a good sign, no. Oh shoot, I did not mean to click my shuttle yet. Crap. Well, maybe it'll, maybe it will, cool down before we get to the Queen. I was gonna save it for the Queen. Because it's got a long cooldown time. It's got a 4-minute cooldown time. But I guess it'll be ready by then. Ah shoot, I stepped right in the green stuff.
Shield losing power. Flanking damage detected.
Trying to get these stragglers out of the way because they can really cause a pain. There we go. That should help the other players get all these stragglers out of the way.
Force field between a central plexus and collective core is down. Gather there for a mission update.
Okay, we managed to get this far.
We are detecting.
So far good. A little messy. That first part was a little messy on all of our parts. We should have, if we had all stayed together as a group, would have been a lot better. We have somebody in the way back there. I'm not sure if they're following, if they're even playing. Not sure what's happening to that person. They're still back there, which is weird. Everybody needs to proceed here. We need them to proceed too, so I don't know what's going on with this person.
Join us, or face oblivion.
Where even is that person? See, oh, there they are. I don't know why they're moving.
Join us, or face oblivion.
Set up my little trap here for the Borg. Supposed to scan this, but I'm not getting a dialogue to scan it. I think we need everybody in here. See, problems like this. Now she's in here, now I can do it. But it's problems like that that slow a team, that can make or break a team. I'm not sure what's happening. Alright, well, let's just keep working on this. It's a pug. That's what happens. But we can still finish this.
Borg are reacting to the virus upload. Reinforcements inbound.
Personal shield losing power. Flanking damage detected.
I didn't mean to do my shuttle again. Oh well. Well, it'll still help us anyway. I need to move the button. I keep hitting it by accident.
Personal shield losing power. Flanking damage detected. Flanking damage detected. Personal shield losing power. Flanking damage detected. Personal shield losing power. Flanking
The
damage
Borg are in
detected.
chaos. The time has come. Attack the Queen.
That dialogue's a little confusing because it makes it sound like you need to go right now and take out the Queen, but actually you have to clear this room first. You can't move on to the next part until the room is cleared.
This is it.
So you do that and then you go on to the Queen. We have 10 seconds before this will open. Okay, so this run was a little messy, but it seems everyone's back in it now. Hopefully we can all stay together. This section's a lot of fun, honestly, because it's so many Borg.
Personal shield losing power.
I am Borg. Resistance is futile.
Yeah, I love that section right there. That's a fun section. That person's ready to go. So they might have just had a quick problem up front. We don't have to wait for that, by the way.
Personal shield losing power.
So for this one, we don't have to keep one alive for the advanced, which is good. But in the elite version, you have to keep at least one team member alive. At least one person in your team alive. Or else it will fail. But in advanced, you don't have to. So we're good in advanced. I'm going to set up my electrical field here. There we go.
Personal shield losing power. Personal shield losing power.
Go ahead and call in my shuttle. Why not? Ah, crap. I knew I was in a green thing, too. I knew I was there. So much going on right now. Oh, we have only 2 people alive besides me. Yeah, if this were the elite version, we'd have to really watch that. Just make sure everybody's... crap.
Personal shield losing power.
She's had it. She's had it.
You cannot defeat me. You cannot defeat the Borg.
Somebody's... Well, she's meleeing, so that's good.
Flanking damage detected.
Oh, there we go. She's gone. Not really that difficult on advanced.
The enemy is in a state of disarray. Without their precious queen, the Borg Collective is falling apart. Wait. The enemy is in a state...
Alright, well, let's talk about that real quick. Obviously, this was a bit of a messy run. We started off a bit uncoordinated, did not stay together as a group. Everyone was attacking different posts, quadrants, separately. That happens in a pug. People do that. They don't necessarily know to stay together or try to. They like to do their own thing. But, you know, there's also different ways of playing it. You can focus fire by taking out one at a time together as a group, which can move pretty quickly. Or you can separate if you're pretty powerful or you're in a powerful enough team. So there's 2 different ways to do it. If it's an elite run, though, I kind of would recommend staying with your group, staying with your team all together. Otherwise, it can get real messy. So if you're an elite version, I recommend that. But in the advanced version, you can kind of get away separating. But it was a little messy up front here. We had one person who not quite sure what was happening, but they would basically stop playing for a little bit, and that could cause you some trouble. Obviously, you all need to be in that second room all together to continue because the force field closes behind you. So everyone has to be in that room for the whole thing to continue. And then also here for the queen as well, I'm assuming. So trying to stay together does help. But, you know, it's a pug, so you never know what's going to happen. Sometimes people get a phone call. Sometimes, you know, whatever. They have to go away. That just be aware that that kind of stuff happens. In the chat, try to ask them if they're okay, if they need help. Make sure they're moving along with you, that sort of thing. But the advanced is not too difficult. Good enough team, a decent team, you can do it. You don't have that requirement of having to stay alive. But in the Elite version, you definitely do have a requirement. At least one player has to be alive at all times. So you have to watch the squares you're stepping on. You have to watch your health. It's much more difficult in Elite because of that, but it's a lot more fun too. So anyway, I apologize for the messy run there, but it's a pug, so that's what happens. I'm going to keep this recording and upload it just to show you, you know, what the real world is. That's what happens in the real world. Hopefully the Elite run will go a little bit smoother. As I mentioned before, I had a really good Elite run the other day, or 2 days ago now, and it was great. I loved it. So hopefully when I do the Elite version of it, that run will go more smoothly. But look how much damage I took here. I need to go heal myself. So yeah, leave a comment below and let me know what you think of the Hive on Advanced, the remastered version. Again, I don't really notice any big differences. The dialogue is added. Otherwise, what's different about it? Tell me, because I don't know. I can't find anything. So there you go. That's the advanced run. Let me know what you think below, and yeah, the next thing will be to do all of these on Elite. I cannot guarantee that some of them will be a successful run. Hopefully the Hive will be, but the 2 space ones could fail. I might have to do several recordings until I'm able to get one that actually passes. Anyway, thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next one. Check out Twitter at Brent_Justice for updates. You can follow me there. Also, check out my Patreon page, patreon.com/Brent Justice. This helps support the channel and also allows me to publish more and more videos.